Camper's Tail here. Very nice sunny day. Supposed to be close to 20 degrees. And as you can see, the water levels has dropped a little bit. And the car is just back there, along with a couple other vehicles fishing. Well, people in a couple vehicles fishing down at the bridge there, which I didn't expect. Not sure what's in season. I think just sunfish and perch, and I don't know. But well, I'm back up here and I've got my fingers crossed because it looks like the water has receded quite a bit, especially along the path. As you can see, this was all, well, especially over here, that was all flooded last weekend. So all this was in water here. So fingers crossed. Well, it looks like I was wrong on 2 counts. Doesn't look like the water receded a whole lot. This is a shallow depression on the trail. And I've showed before that the trail goes up that way. And the bugs are out. I see very young black flies out. And they're swarming a little bit, but hopefully they're not biting yet. I did bring a bug net, and I will use it if I have to, but for now they're not bad. So okay, back where I was storing the wood, I haven't looked yet, so I don't know if I can get across. There's the wood and the 2 logs there, and lo and behold, the water's dropped. I can get across. Excellent. So I just come across, and the first thing that I noticed that it's all sand here now. So a lot of sand has been washed into or over the bank. And as you can see, there's a lot here too that I don't remember seeing. And also the sandbank that was down here where I was going to be collecting water has eroded away as well. And there's another one just over there. It's kind of there now, but mostly gone. I'm assuming that some of the sand will get deposited back here, but we'll see about that. So, shelter's just over there. Let's go see what it looks like. Okay. I haven't seen anything yet. I just started walking up to it. This spot that I'm standing at right now, I thought would have been a decent spot for a tent. And it still looks like it, but I see a lot of semi-buried branches that would need to be cleared out. So that's new. Here we go. Looking decent. Pole is still up. And all the wood I collected last year still there. So I'm going to start bringing some stuff over and get this party started. I thought there was a lot more clearing that I would need to do here, and I thought that the terrain sloped back a lot further than it does. I don't know if you can tell in the camera or not, but there's a little divot there by the tree, but it's not too bad. So came back over here with my shovel and did something that I wanted to do for a while now. First, I opened up this little runoff. It was slowing down, so I just dug a little deeper in here, opened it up a little bit, and I'll probably do it again before I leave, just to get a lot of that drained out. And then what I'd done is I carved some stairs into the hill here. Not 100% perfect, but I'm not gonna trip and kill myself on the way up or down, especially when I have to bring all that wood over. So I took a minute to relax and just check out the structure, because when I came here in the spring to check the poles to see if they were still tightly lashed, they weren't. I had to retighten them up. That was, I'm going to say that was April, early April, late March. Could be earlier than that, I'd have to check, I'm not sure. But since then, it's been a few months, and it's been raining, and I think there's been a bit of snow in the time too, but still solid. Same with the other side too. Nothing's moving. Perfect. So I got a couple of the logs to bring over, and then I think I may tackle this thing here. I may cut a couple more big logs. I don't know. See what happens. I don't know if you can see them or not, but I'm directly in the sun, and the flies are all over the place. They're not landing occasionally, but they're not biting. I want to come out next weekend. I'm pretty sure they'll be biting then. So, we'll see. And that's the wood. I need a break for a couple minutes. Whew. Well, I did about 15-20 minutes of clearing. I don't know how much you can tell, but that log that was a trip hazard last year for me is gone. I just moved it over here, so I didn't really know where to put it. I tossed it right there for now, along with this other one that I'm going to end up moving. And there's another one right there that I'll have to move. I'll probably put them all right back in there, because I don't know how well you can see it, but right there, yeah, don't focus, right in there, that is the road, and it's not very far away. And if somebody's looking, you can see here easily. So what I want to do is I want to build some type of wall right across here, just with debris that I pull, like all the stuff on the ground. I'm just going to stand it up here and create a kind of like a natural wall sort of thing. I'm not going to completely cover it with leaves or anything like that, just to break it up so it's harder to see over here. Because when you stand just over there and you turn around and look, the first thing you see is my food bag, that bright blue. So the good thing is everything else that I have other than the red pack is all earth colors and blacks and stuff like that. But I've figured out how I'm going to build the bed, the raised bed. So I've finished clearing as much as I'm willing to. I got rid of that small tree there, and I'm going to go cut 2 more big logs, and I'm going to bring them back and then lay out where I want to put them. What a pain in the butt. Got it from the same spot where I got the other 2, and I tried to start with that one there, but it was a bad idea. I didn't even get halfway through. I'm getting swarmed by black flies right now. I did not bring the bug net, and they are starting to bite. So pack, meat log, meat pack. I'm going straight back, grabbing the bug net, getting a drink and coming back out, and I'm going to cut my final piece off the same log. I brought the log back. It's a little bigger in diameter, but a little bit shorter than the other 2. I'll show you in a minute. Finished off one of my bottles of water. Got an Nalgene to go. Was thirsty. I'll probably grab some more. Got the bug net on, got the pack on. Bit of relief. Getting tired. I'm just happy that I was able to get over here and take a look at the beam, and knowing that nothing fell on it and nobody was here, and because of that windstorm we had a couple weeks ago. 106 km/h winds. I was expecting 1 or 2 trees around here to fall, but none of them did. They're doing good for the most part, anyways. And that tells me that I have a decent area. So the one drawback to this is it's open. There's no shade around here at all, other than what I'm going to create with the shelter. But that direction there is south, so it's going to shine straight into the shelter. So unless I put some type of awning over it, I'm not going to have any type of shade whatsoever. It's still early in the season, the leaves aren't out yet, so anything can change. One more log to do, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do from there. What I'm going to do from there. I'd like to sit, relax, and have a beer. I thought about it, but I didn't bring one. I should have. Should have brought a chair too. But I thought, I didn't even think I was going to get across here. I thought I was just going to cut up some more wood like I did last week and carry on the same way. But again, glad I was here. You wouldn't happen to have a match, would you? I know, bad reference. Holy fuck. Yay. Chainsaw, anybody? Braced it this time, so it came apart a lot easier than the last 3 times. 4 done. They're not over there. They were over there. I have now got them roughly in the spots that I want. I'm going to have to dig a little bit of a trench for that one, and possibly for the 2 in the back, or I will grab a couple pieces of branch or whatever and prop that one up a little bit. That's what I might do. I may take one of the thick ends, or maybe that short one, lean it against the tree there, that one there, cut it up into 2, and then notch the big one just a little bit to lay it in so they don't roll around, just to lock it in place sort of thing, and then put it down, and then I'll gauge everything off of that one. I may not have to do anything to that back one. I may have to raise that back one, but that's it. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple between 4.5 and 5 feet long to go one here and one on that side, and then a bunch of those will go crossways to form my bed, and then I'll lock everything into position. So there you have it. My plan, depending on the weather next week, is to come back out for either a 1 or 2 overnighter, 2-night overnighter. Well, I plan to come out and go camping. So that's it. I'm done. I may film a little more of me leaving here, but other than that, I'm going to take another drink and then get out of here. Alright. Quick look around. Make sure I haven't forgotten anything. Definitely can't say no trace. And we're off. Kind of hoping it's a little cloudier. Well, that's cloudy and a little cooler next weekend. But I should be okay. What I should do So I should feel the water, see how it is. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to wait for next weekend. If it gets too warm or something, maybe I'll walk in down there. It's right in there. It's a sandbank. And even over here, a little further down, there's another sandbank. But the water looks nice and cold. So we'll see. See what we can do. So, almost at the car. Hot, sunny, mid-May, and it seems to be this time, this weekend, it's the same thing as last year. Gary's birthday weekend, the bugs come out. They're not overly biting, but they're out. So at least this gives me a baseline now, because last weekend was great. It was not hot, but it was warm. It was sunny and cloudy, but there was no bugs at all. So anything up to that point, then I'll start needing to bring a bug net. But now, I'm out in the open, I'm moving. There are a couple following me around, but it's not too bad. Yet, as soon as I stop and enjoy this nice view, they start coming in. So, been a good day, productive day. Got a lot done, even though again it doesn't look like it. But for this old man, I got a lot accomplished, and I'm getting excited because now we're starting to see structure being built, as opposed to just cutting up a bunch of trees, dead trees. So, Camper's tail's end.